The Indiana Fever have emerged as a serious WNBA contender after a bold offseason filled with major signings and key roster moves. With Caitlin-Clark at the helm, the Fever wasted no time strengthening their squad, adding experienced veterans and skilled playmakers to complement their young core. The Fever re-signed star guard Kelsey Mitchell on a one-year contract while securing two major additions via a three-team trade with the Phoenix Mercury and Dallas Wings. Indiana landed Sophie Cunningham and Jaylen Brown, two dynamic players expected to contribute immediately. Free agency brought even bigger names, with Dewana Bonner and Natasha Howard joining the team, adding championship experience and leadership. The Fever also signed Sydney Colson and Brianna Turner to bolster their depth, giving Indiana a well-rounded roster ready for a deep playoff push. Despite taking time to enjoy personal interests, supporting her boyfriend Connor McCaffrey and the Butler Bulldogs, honing her golf skills, and watching her alma mater Iowa Hawkeyes, Clark's primary focus remained on the Fever's offseason moves. She actively engaged with fans on social media, celebrating the team's acquisitions with fire emojis, signaling her excitement for the upcoming season. Last season, speculation swirled that WNBA veterans were not fond of Clark. However, Seattle Storm veteran Lexi Brown dismissed those claims during a February 8th appearance on the Full Circle podcast. She noted that players rumored to dislike Clark, including Bonner, Howard, and Cunningham, chose to sign with Indiana, proving that talent recognizes talent. They weren't hating, just frustrated guarding her. Now, given the opportunity, they want to play alongside her, Brown stated. After finishing last season with a 20-20 record and securing the 6th seed before falling to the Connecticut Sun in the first round, expectations for the Fever have skyrocketed. What was once a young, promising squad now appears to be a legitimate championship contender. Even Minnesota Lynx star Courtney Williams acknowledged the transformation, calling the Fever a scary team heading into the new season. Meanwhile, Unrivaled, the new women's basketball league, has promised a $200,000 minimum salary for players, surpassing what Sophie Cunningham earned with the Phoenix Mercury before joining the Fever. While Cunningham insists her deal with the Suns exceeded those figures, both she and Clark are expected to revisit negotiations with Unrivaled leadership later this year. CEO Alex Bazell remains optimistic, stating, "Caitlin will always have a spot in our league. We respect her off-season decisions and hope to see her next year." In response to skyrocketing demand, the Washington Mystics have moved 2 home games against the Fever, scheduled for May 28th and September 7th, to CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore. This marks the 2nd consecutive season the Mystics have relocated Fever games, underscoring Clark's massive influence on WNBA ticket sales. With a revamped roster and Clark leading the charge, the Fever are poised for a breakout season. Can they rise to the challenge and dethrone the league's elite teams like the Las Vegas Aces and New York Liberty? One thing is certain, Indiana Fever basketball has never been more exciting. Stay tuned for all the latest WNBA updates, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.